Hey everybody, EV Daryl back at you. I was trying to do a little driving video to see if we could actually get my automatic brights to come on and work. But unfortunately, I'm driving around through town. I continue to drive around through town and it's not working. I probably should be out in the country to kind of give you an idea of how they're automatic, which is really nice. They work really, really good, but unfortunately there's a lot of distractions here in town. So I've tried a couple of side roads. I've tried until we actually get out away from traffic. And they'll be automatically on. If you don't know what that means, they'll be automatically, I have them on dim, but they'll automatically turn to bright. The problem is, or the good thing is, they won't turn on brights if there's cars in front of me, as you see. So they'll stay dim because of cars in front. And also, if there's no cars in front, they'll dim with a car coming at me. But when you're on a road with no one around, no one in front of you, no one coming at you, they will turn to brights automatically. So, like I said, driving around through the city is not a great idea. You're not going to get your brights to come on. So, I waited until it was dark to do this, but it didn't work. I'm going to try a couple more roads here. Couple more side roads, just to see if we can get away from traffic or road construction like this. Lots of road construction. Let's try this side street over here. Get us away from some of the traffic. Yeah, if I could get it to work, and it's all LEDs, which is really nice. The headlights are really, really bright, and they use hardly any energy whatsoever, which is that's a big positive. I mean, I'm not sure if the street lights are keeping it dim. Of course, I was trying to show you something positive on this car. Another positive aspect, and it's not coming to fruition this evening. I probably should not have even tried to do this here without being out in the country somewhere. But I've been through town where it'll run, like it will turn the brights on, and then as soon as a car comes at me, it'll dim. I mean, it works real well a lot of times. So, well, in that case, we'll just get a nice driving video for a little bit. How about that? So, temperature's 54 degrees outside. It's, I think summer is over. It's been getting down in the low 40s overnight now here in central Illinois. So, I don't know if that's means that fall kind of just came quickly. We didn't have a big chance to just kind of relax on the in-between temperatures. We had upper 80s just about 4 or 5 days ago, and it went from that to now we're lucky to hit 60 degrees for a high and then get the low 40s overnight. So let's try. There's just no way to get away from traffic tonight. Lots of people on the road. Well, even on the side streets there's traffic. You would think on a Sunday evening at 7:12 p.m. would think it would not be that busy. But that happens. And you gotta be able to be flexible. So if one thing doesn't work, you gotta always have a plan B. It's nice to have a plan B. So even though it's chilly, I think I'll go to my favorite place and get some ice cream. So, but as you can see, the lights are nice and bright. These are the dims, but these LEDs are really nice and bright. I don't know if you can see that switch, but it switched pretty good when it caught the headlights of a car coming in. Partially it could be because it's not really dark. It's dark enough to have your headlights on and the street lights are on, but it's really not extra dark out tonight just yet. So most of the time it works really well. I mean, it's a very nice, the automatic headlights is a very nice thing. So like I said, if one thing doesn't work, you can always adjust and have a plan B. So we're gonna run down here, and maybe on the way back home, oh, there they are. Now they're starting to work automatically. But look how much brighter. I don't know if that showed. I could see it immediately looking at the road. But I don't know if you could see automatically when it turned how bright they got. But it's a good, they work really, now again, it's a brand new car, I get it. But they work really well. So, maybe once I get my ice cream and I start heading back home, I'll kick the video on again, and by then it ought to be nice and dark. So, let's go down here and hope there's no line at the ice cream parlor. I would think it's nice and cool. All right here at the end of this complex is my, there's my ice cream parlor right over there. All right, I think I'll just pull in right here, and I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Ooh, okay. I'm back. So, I don't know if you heard that music for 1 second, but as you remember, that's one of my drawbacks on this car, is every time the car starts, the music starts. And I've had some commenters tell me, you know, on the back of the steering wheel, you can turn the volume up and down. There's change of channels and such. There is no way to turn it off. I've looked into that. There is no way to turn it off. Sad. You can turn the volume all the way down, and I've had people tell me that. Well, just turn the volume all the way down, then you don't have to worry about it. But to me, that's just like being when I mute it. I mean, it seems like common sense that you'd make a radio, you could just turn the radio off. But maybe not. Maybe not. So, anyway, all right, I got my ice cream. I'm gonna try to head home now and just see if I can get these automatic headlights to work. Like, well, if, there we go. I don't know if you saw that. Popped on nice. They are quite sensitive, so sometimes street lights make them dim, and sometimes it's like that car just made it dim when it went by. It noticed that car. So I guess I would rather have it be more sensitive like that than to blind people and not switch. So yeah, when you're in town, it's quite sensitive. It will switch to dim at the, I don't want to say the blink of an eye, but if you, sometimes, like I said, even street lights will do it. So, or like this guy with his brights on coming at us. Whew, very bright. Anyway, like I was telling you, back to that music thing real quick. I had to, after I started the car, the music came on. It was a delay. It came on about 10 seconds after I started the car. I had to hit the mute button and mute the radio, which I still think is, you know, ridiculous to do. But anyway, this kind of gives you an idea. Did you see it dim there? It picked up that headlight, and that car is a long ways off that's coming at us. As soon as it topped the hill there and caught that car, boom, it dimmed. So it was just that quick. I know I've talked to a couple of people who don't like the automatic, and they turn them off. It's just the push of a button, you turn off your automatic headlights. And I mean automatic dim, sorry. They are automatic lights as well when you get in the car. Now for me, I turn them off when I get in during daytime driving. I do not like to have daytime running lights on all the time. And that's a personal opinion, it's just what I like. So basically there's a little button that I can turn that, shut them off. General Motors has had that for decades. And so I, again, probably shouldn't have to do that as well. I mean, I ought to be able to turn them on and turn them off as I like, but let's go straight here just to give you some sights. Take you on a whirlwind tour around town. So take you up here by our hospital. We are currently on 14th Street now in Pekin, Illinois, and our hospital is straight ahead. This is our park with a nice pond in the middle, nice lake, fishing lake. Brights caught it pretty well there. Yeah, it's a really nice park. So the hospital's up here on the right-hand side. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see. It's right there on the intersection, right on the corner. It's now Carle Health. They have purchased all of the, what used to be Methodist Hospital, Proctor Hospital, Pekin Hospital, and all of the med points. Carle Health has purchased those recently. I don't know. I haven't been to the hospital since they have purchased them. I have heard good things about them, so very optimistic. So now this is Court Street. So we just turned off of 14th and Court, and we are currently heading, according to my car, southeast. I think we're heading east, but the car knows more than I do, so it says we're heading technically southeast. Now you get to see what we've been dealing with all summer long. See the arrow? Welcome to construction. this backs up during traffic time. It backs up bad, really bad. One lane on Court Street. Pekin is the biggest city in Tazewell County, and you know, this whole summer this backs up because there's only one lane here in each direction. So during the busy times of day, it gets really, really bad. So restaurants are on the right, restaurants on the left. There's a Panda Express on the left, a Dunkin', Taco Bell. Coming up to a Casey's here on the right. This is Court and Parkway. Busy intersection, one of the busier intersections. Missy's Cafe, Ming's Chinese Restaurant, Little Caesars. There's just lots and lots of places if you're hungry. So anyway, I'm gonna shut this down. I'll try to upload this after I finish my ice cream, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Be safe and continue to make great choices.